What up? How's it going? Hey, man, Hank close as hell. And I like that the fact that he's close is also wrapped up in the fact that he's doing this as a way to get his mind off of the trauma that he's going through. I just like that that's how it's going about. It's not just this simple flow of the story. Also, Pinkman. Man, that's a complicated ass character. He's done some dumb shit, but you also feel sorry for him. And he wanted to do the business, but he went to war with somebody who, should I say this? In certain areas is intellectually superior to him. And just for the time being, people don't see, they see Walt as an asset more than a liability. While they see him, because he was an addict, they see him as a liability. So they use him to get to Walt. And by them, I mean Gus. So, but Walt is also, he do that 3 months of work. He out of here, right? Hey, I want to see, this is going to sound crazy. I want to see them cook meth in that big ass lab. Like they've already made it look cool in the RV, but how's it going to look in that big ass lab? Hey man, let's go ahead and start this episode.
12, come in. KDK 12.
KDK 12.
Hey, Bobby. Need you to look in on Mrs. Pekatiwa.
Oh, they're on a reservation?
Her daughter called from California.
Our twins are out there, huh? Yeah, you're dead, man. Sorry. Damn.
Hold it right there. Let me see your hands. Hands! I said down. On your knees. Down. De rodillas. On your knees or I'll fire.
Damn, man, they setting back up to get slayed too.
Last thing, and then I'll let you go. In the child support worksheet, you list medical, dental, childcare, transportation, housing, education, food, clothing.
That's right, all of it.
You wanted me out. I'm out, but I will provide for my family.
Shout out to Gus.
Skylar, how do you think we've been paying our bills these last 6 months? Like, everything about it. I'll take it as is. Name one thing in this world that is not negotiable.
That is awesome, Jesse. I feel like somebody took my brain out and boiled it in like boiling hot.
Bomb, man, seriously. You ready to talk some business? I mean, this is not like just recreational.
See, this is why he can't work with them, man. They cool and all. Shout out Skinny Pete and Badger, but
Step 1, we build inventory. Badger, go see Clovis. Get the RV in shape, tune up, oil change, brake lights, and whatnot. Skinny, you're in charge of supplies. I'll get you a list.
Mayhew. I know you. Small world, Albuquerque.
damn.
They're back. I'm just wondering if we should maybe call the police or something.
Why? You're doing nothing wrong.
Hi, Gail Bedecker.
Hi. You're my new lab assistant, I take it.
Yes, I am.
X-ray crystallography. Really? I could talk about that for hours.
Oh, I would love to. That's a little pet project of mine. See, in my opinion, it's all about the quinic acid level. You want just north of 4,800 milligrams per liter. But if you overboil to get there, you're gonna leach your tannins. Judge for yourself.
Oh, it's coffee. Is it?
Oh my God. Why the hell are we making meth?
Oh, I know he's having fun. He has someone intellectually on this level. I feel bad for Pinkman, man. Dang, big ass cookie trays of them shits.
You said 150 drops per minute for the first 10 minutes, and then 90 for the remainder. Why is that?
Well, my thinking is by tapering the phenyl, you get a oilier aqueous layer, and hence.
I don't trust this guy.
Gail, I'm wondering how you
ended up here. There's crime, and then there's crime. I'm definitely a libertarian. Consenting adults want what they want. And if I'm not supplying it, they will get it somewhere else. Yeah, I was doing it the way you are supposed to. You know that world. That is not what I signed on for. I love the lab because it's all still magic.
It is. It is magic. It still is.
When I heard the learned astronomer, when the proofs, the figures were ranged in columns before me, when I was shown the charts and the diagrams to add, divide, and measure them, how soon, unaccountable, I became tired and sick, till rising and gliding out, I wandered off by myself in the mystical, moist night air, and from time to time looked up in perfect silence at the stars.
He disgusted by eating that shit now.
Hey, baby.
Are you ever coming home?
Maria, I'm working all right.
Did you find it, the RV?
No, working on it, so.
Not to bring up ancient history, but I, for one, can think of someone who might know something. Possibly.
Now, you know that I know that once upon a time he may have dealt you a little weight. Do you remember if this Pinkman kid ever had an RV? You know, a recreational vehicle? You know, like a Winnebago type deal, brown and beige?
Oh my goodness.
He's moved on from weed and graduated to selling crystal meth, using it as a rolling lab.
Oh. Every time Hank gets so close, he lets Walt know that he knows by mistake. Not even by mistake, he just doesn't even realize he's doing it. Yo, you gotta answer. You gotta answer. I know you don't want to talk to him. You gotta answer.
Yo. What? Mr. White.
How's he want to play it?
Listen, we've got a problem. A DEA problem.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's my brother-in-law. He knows about the RV. He has linked it to Jesse, and it's only a matter of time before he tracks it down, so
get rid of it. What are you doing sitting there talking to me for? Go. Get to it before the feds do.
And do what? Exactly.
Did you not plan for this contingency?
No.
Well, next time plan for it, would you? Starship Enterprise had a self-destruct button, I'm just saying.
Okay, shut. Are you out of your minds? Why is this out in the open?
Who the hell are you?
He's Heisenberg.
Is this drivable? Does it run?
Yeah, just changing the oil.
Well, finish it quickly. No. We have got to destroy the evidence. We've got to rig this thing to burn. Do you understand?
Not here, you don't. Just get it the hell out of here.
Now listen to me. I need your help, okay? If I go down, we all go down. Do you understand?
No guy that'll wipe this off the planet. No questions asked.
Call him.
Hey, what about Jesse?
What about him?
Jesse's going to think, oh, he's just trying to destroy his competition. Damn.
Badger, I don't care how. You
find out where he's No, he's going to follow him, please. For the love of God. No. Oh, shit. This is all going to shit.
¿Cómo les puedo ayudar? Tú sabes cuándo baje el sol.
My man just said sunset. What the fuck? This whole situation is fucking crazy.
Don't worry.
It's fucking crazy.
Yay big, okay? Then we flatbed it over Long Beach, ship it across the Pacific.
This episode is... Of course. Does he have the flaming hot ones, though?
He's here.
Who's here?
Oh! How the fuck do they get the fuck out of this? How the fuck? Their only hope is that this motherfucker pass out from malnutrition or exhaustion or dehydration or some shit. What the fuck is happening? Hank has on a V-neck. Shit is real.
Big man, you want to add resisting arrest? We'll add it. Let's get off my ass.
I've never felt this way while watching the show, by the way.
Got a warrant?
Let's go, my libertarian dude.
Who are you? What do you know about this RV?
Well, I'm the owner of this lot, which means you're trespassing on private property. As far as the RV goes, it seems to me it's locked, which means you're trying to break and enter. So I say again, you got a warrant?
This is a vehicle.
This is a domicile, a residence.
Ooh, he on his ass.
Protected by the Fourth Amendment
Let's
from
go.
unlawful
Let's
search
go.
and seizure.
Look, buddy, why don't you just go
Did
out
you
and-
see us drive in here? It seems to me you're just out here fishing.
What do those look like to you? They sure look like bullet holes to me. Willing to bet there's a judge or two out there who see that as probable cause.
How could you have known that they were there before you took
And how
off
come
the
you're here by
tape?
yourself? I mean, if this was a legitimate job.
How could you have known they were there before you took off the tape?
That's right. Probable cause needs to be readily apparent. Huh. There's somebody in there.
This is my own private domicile and I will not be harassed. Bitch!
Let's go. Now what? God, like, what are they gonna do?
It's me. We need your help.
Skylar? Who is he? Gus, Skylar, or Saul?
I'm sorry to inform you that your wife's been in an automobile accident. She's being airlifted to Los Ranchos Medical Center and should be arriving there shortly. I have the most current information, sir, but I think you might want to get there as soon as possible.
What? It was Saul. Let's
You
go.
have to start paying me more.
She had that shit down. Hey, my man, go dispose of this. Yo. Your phone. Your phone. It's her.
Marie?
I'm just checking in. I'd love to have some idea of whether I should cook dinner or not. What's up?
You got Hank. Hank, you got. Oh, he tight now. He on the motherfucking warpath. Hey, man. Yo, but he gonna be on Pinkman ass. Yo, Walt gonna be, he tight.
Ya les había dicho, no van a matar a Walter White. No hasta que haya concluido mi negocio con él. Explíquenme, ¿por qué este hombre White traicionó a su primo Tuco, sí? Pero él no fue quien lo mató. No hubo otro hombre. Apretó el gatillo.
They about to send him after Hank.
Un agente de la DEA.
El norte de la frontera es mi territorio, mi decir. El nombre de la gente es
Oh, Hank Schroeder. Schrader. Oh. First, let me start by saying, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to all the subscribers. And I got a Patreon with full-length early reactions, things like this. Check it out. Who cares about any of that? I have never felt that way about an episode of television. What was the fit? Did y'all have that feeling while watching it? The reason is, this whole show is basically, at this point, me just waiting for the hammer to drop, or as they say, the other shoe to drop, or whatever. I'm sitting here like, yo, is this where Hank finds out? Like, is this it? Because how the fuck are they gonna get out of this? And my man came up on that sovereign citizen, libertarian. I know them shits don't go together. I know they different things. But he just came out there on that shit. And I made a statement like, that's that white people's. Because if a black person said all that shit to Hank, you think that would have stopped him from coming in there? Like, oh, you know what? You're right. You do have rights. Fuck out of here. But, yo. Hold on. Let me think. Let's start at the beginning. Hank is out there staking out Pinkman. Okay? I was wondering, is he going to put it together, Pinkman and Walt thing? No. But his wife, she remembers. Hey, sold him some weed, okay? So he calls Walt. Now, this is something that's happened, I feel like multiple times, where Hank is close, and by chance he says something to Walt that cues Walt to how close he is in this situation. When Walt finds out, I made a mistake, and I thought when he called, he didn't know what to do. He called and froze up because right then and there he realized, oh, they may be bugging the line. So he hangs up. And I'm like, oh, that's right. They could, like, in his mind. Yo, I like all these characters and how they interact with the world around them, as you would say. And so when Walt did that, I was like, oh, okay. He thought, okay, right? That made sense. He thought it bug. So he does what he does. He calls Saul. You call Saul. The whole Better Call Saul thing makes sense because, hey, when you're in trouble, who you gonna call? Okay. So I was like, okay, when I would call him, y'all dispose of it. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Pinkman, of course, because of what just happened, he gets the call from Badger. I knew immediately he was going to think this is him, like, really trying to screw me and take me down, like, take everything from me. And when he shows up, I'm like, oh, man. Hank is following. Like, you understand? This was a buildup of epic proportions. Something so, in the grand scheme of things, we've seen shit that's supposed to be epic, and I ain't never felt like that while watching all these so-called epic shit. Ever. A lot of that shit is forced and phony. This shit was so real. I'm sitting there watching it like, how the fuck they gonna get out of? Y'all let me know. How did y'all feel while watching that episode? Because I'm like, yo, is this it? How the fuck they gonna get out of that? But when my man showed up and did what he did, the old man, I'm like, oh yeah. Especially that part of the country, a white guy that age, he probably has done crime, like the way he knows to get rid of stuff. So yeah, he know about the laws and his rights, right? Okay. So like I said, when I was saying libertarian, that was me making a joke. That, you know. So when he's keeping him out of there, Hank goes up there, pulls it off, and he's getting closer. Look at these bullet holes. Now, me thinking how I am and how I'm raised and the type of person I am, oh, they assed out. They're assed out. Like, well, how the fuck they gonna get out of this? And Walt goes, tell him, and basically what he was saying is, how'd you know those were bullet holes until you lifted up the tape? Okay? And he's like, yeah, how'd you know? You didn't have a reasonable cause. So, has him assed out. He goes, okay, I'm gonna go and try to get the warrant. He close to it. He just gonna wait it out. Like a lot of the stuff he been doing been illegal from the beginning, but he DEA, he gets, you know what I mean? That's how they, I don't get into that, but that ain't never stopped the alphabets from doing it. Like the law that was, you feel me? Like that's never stopped them from doing these type of things. So he's sitting there and Walt makes a call. Now I'm going, is he going to ask Skyler? Like, I don't think Skyler would help him. Is he going to ask Gus? Gus already, like, you already kind of in a way owe Gus. No. Is it Saul? Because I'm like, why would they not show us if it's Saul? That was my thinking. That's why I thought of those other two. I'm like, why would they not just show us it's Saul? For the effect of the woman calling, saying what she said about there being an accident and all that. And then you seeing it Saul. And she's like, you really got to start paying me more for this. She a beast at it because she did it like it was nothing. Passed him the phone. My man broke it. Okay, boom. That shit, I can't express how I felt because I'm like, dear God, how the fuck they gonna get out of this? Now, there's been other moments in this how they gonna get out of this. This one, I'm like, how? Even when the guy is talking, I'm like, how the fuck? In what way do they get out of this? Yo, that shit was dope. Okay, now, that assistant, the lab assistant working with Walt, cool as hell. I actually like that character. I find that to be dope that they bonded over chemistry. They bonded over the academic field and how it took away from what they love to do. And and they bonded, but that made me not trust him even more. I'm gonna keep it real with you. So when those two guys were in there and Gus finally said sunset, I'm like, is that some sort of coded language or something? Is he saying, because he needs him? So in my mind, I'm like, is that guy just learning everything so they no longer need Walt? Like, no. Sunset was when he needed to meet the twins, and he sicked the twins on the DEA agent. Now, here's where I like this writing. The whole time, you're sitting there thinking, they're after Walt, they're after Walt, they're after Walt. They're going to come after Walt at a certain point. If not, they're going to turn on this guy, Gus. And Gus sicks them on the guy who actually did the killing. And it's something so simple but realistic. This wasn't jumping the shark. None of this shit was jumping the shark. Because that moment could have been played in a way where you like, oh, they just jumped the shark. No. The only reason they thought they couldn't kill the person that killed him is because they were told the DEA is off limits. But they got that word from the other side. As he said, north of the border in the U.S., I run this. Y'all can have them. This is a little gift for y'all. And I'm like, oh, shit. Now the story just changed. It stays in motion. It's like a fucking wheel. It just keeps going. And at no point is it just settled down. And I fuck with that. I can't express how good this writing is. Because at no point is it settled down to where I'm like, yeah, got this figured out. Know where it's going. And they're not just doing that for just to do it. It's not like, oh, well, we got to keep them guessing. Nah. The way this shit is working, it's how it works. This whole time, Gus runs there. That's his territory. The whole time, I'm like, Gus don't use no force. How's he going to play this? He uses intellect. The whole time, those two guys were hunting Walt because Walt got us in this situation. How the hell? Now, here's the thing. Gus, it just hit me. Gus knows about Walt and Hank's relationship because he went up there that one time. So he knows. Them two don't know that. They just know it's a DEA agent. He know. I forgot it. That was such a an offhanded scene, and they never got back around to it. But him giving up Hank, he knows. Yeah, that's your brother-in-law. Because remember, he put the money in there and all that. Hey man, like I said, it was eliciting things that I never felt with a show. And it's so simple. Like a lot of this, I don't know, man. Just a lot of Hollywood is whack as fuck to me. Nah, I sound like a Scorsese right now, but that's just how I am. Like a lot of this shit, they rehashing shit. A lot of these motherfuckers, the stuff they writing is whack. After they blow they load in the first couple of seasons, the shit is trash. We on season 3. That's one of the best episodes. I know I keep saying that every episode, but we on season 3. And we already, and we're still getting episodes knocking other episodes out of the top 10 for me or out of the top 5. I fuck with it. People wasn't lying when they was talking about how good this show was. I've never heard somebody say it was overrated or anything like that. And yeah, man, this good because now it's like so many things they play and damn, it changed. Right now I'm like, damn, he's on Pinkman ass. Now it's damn, they on Hank's ass. Just like that. Never jumped the shark. Now some people may see that as a jump in the shark moment, but I'm telling y'all, people like that man exist. You're not going to come on his property and just do anything. Yeah, he was saving them and doing all that and because he wanted to get his money. And because it was on his property, he'd be wrapped up into it. But also, a guy like that who's wrapped up into those type of things and in that world, guess what? He can argue with a cop. That's one thing that motherfucker could do. Hey, next episode.